Hey, everybody, welcome to the May 12th, 2022. As I get stuck in my chair, the May 12th, 2022 PW Torch Daily Newswire. I'm your host, Tyler Sage at Ring of Tyler. Appreciate you joining me as always. Please check out the fireside chat from today. So if you're watching this on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever, Zach and I had a great chat about all the things, all the major topics in wrestling in that are happening this week. So please check that out. So let's get into the news for today, though. Um, MJF had a promo last night in his hometown of Long Island. He referenced 2024. And then, what a surprise. Fightful.com, the place, and this is nothing against Fightful. I'm just saying, we've heard this story a couple of times leak through. Obviously, MJF is has someone at Fightful. It might be Sean Ross Sapp, it might be somebody else, but that he is talking through the wrestling media to get his point across to someone like Tony Khan. But right after his comment last night, there's a news article, a news story dropping today that MJF is leaning, quote, toward leaving AEW when his contract is up in 2024. And this is all kind of stemming from MJF going on the Ariel Hawani show in March that was not approved by AEW. And then him and Khan had a discussion that MJF did not like. He does not like his pay structure, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Basically, the same story from April that we covered here on the show when it first happened. That just kind of reiterating MJF not happy with his contract. So, you know, the same source. Is it MJF? Is it MJF's agent? Is this a way to get, the best deal from both companies? I think so. Is MJF going to have the same freedom? Is he going to feel as valuable in WWE? I don't think so. But if they offer him, a significant amount of money more than AEW does, then if you're MJF, you got to go, right? So interesting story to track. I think it's very interesting to see how Tony Khan deals with this. This is why I would not want to own a wrestling company because someone like MJF, are you going to tell him, hey, you got to stop talking about 2024 on TV? And then he's going to walk out and do it. Then do you just suspend him? And then he's definitely leaving after that. You have can't utilize a guy for 2 years that you have on a pretty good deal. So all very tough issues. So we'll see what happens, but keeping you in a loop there. MJF still not happy per Fightful.com. NBC has renewed Young Rock for a third season. So very exciting if you are a watcher of the show. I am not, but I think it would also be beneficial if season one was streaming on Peacock. I don't know why it's not, only season two is. So it could change. Maybe as I say this, maybe they'll get season three renewed and they're like, oh, hey, we don't have season one on Peacock, our streaming service. So we'll see what happens. But so that's good news if you like that show. Obviously good from a WWE lore perspective. So also in WWE news, outside the ring, um, WWE named a new HR officer, Suzette uh, Ramirez Carr. I cannot read my own handwriting. She comes from mainly from UTA, which is a big agency, just like Nick Khan. I believe he's a CAA guy. So it just feels more like a Nick Khan hire to kind of, there was some scuttlebutt pre-pandemic, after the pandemic, where those key WWE executives left at the same time, and now it feels like that was the purge, and just slowly Nick Khan is adding his own people to run the company in his image, as we have seen. So for good or for bad, that's what's happening, and just I think more of the same from a corporate story, corporate structure from WWE. So if you're a shareholder, I think that's great news, minus independent of what's going on in the market, but I think the same sort of processes of running WWE like a business designed to make money for its shareholders is kind of going to be the continuance for that. So look out for that. And then finally, an update on the Kota Ibushi situation. We talked a little bit about this on Fireside Chat, but check out, just search Kota Ibushi on Google. There's lots of places that have the translation. It's on Twitter, but basically Kota is now calling out his bosses who are sexual harassers per him, and he's going to blow up his immediate boss. Not blow up, but he's going to call out his immediate boss and then higher ups at the operating company that owns New Japan as well. Seems like he's going scorched earth at this point. There's some other comments in there that may or may not lead to um, those bosses being aligned or formally aligned with organized crime. So a little squishier on that than the blatant call out of them being sexual harassers. But we'll see how this goes. But obviously, Coda is not happy and seems to be content with this course of action. And I'm not saying it's wrong. If his bosses are sexual harassers, they should be called out for that. But so we'll just see. I think that um, there will be continue to be news on this subject. So check out. Just stick here and we'll get you updated. But yeah, so Kota Ibushi, I would not foresee him to be in a AEW New Japan ring in June. So I would give up on that hope right now. So that's all the news I got for you guys today. Thank you. And